Greetings, welcome back to PinkOddBird. Today we are here to take a look at this Winter Dreams Very Blue book, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so as you guys already know, we have been working on this book for the past few videos, which was totally fun, and I really appreciate all the kind words and feedback that you guys have given me. You guys have reached out to me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Etsy to tell me how much you really enjoyed watching this process. So if you guys have any ideas for other things that you might want to see, just let me know. Leave a comment down in the comment section. I'm always open to suggestions and looking for new videos to bring out to you guys. So as you know, there is only one of these, unfortunately. I know. I have a lot going on currently and I have a lot on my plate, so I only was able to make one of these. So to make it as fair as possible, because I know there were a few people interested, this book is going to be live in my Etsy shop on this day and time that you see here, and it'll be there until it's not. So if you're watching this in the future, chances are the book is already gone. So I hopefully will return back to this theme. I really enjoyed working with the blues. I don't do a whole lot of blue-ish books. I think the last time I did one may have been ocean themed, I want to say. So I may revisit this theme again, and I may make a couple more because the kit was just totally awesome, and I still have some of the paper pad left. So I could make more of these potentially. However, I do have a few projects that I need to get done before that. So anyway, that's all of the housekeeping I believe I have for right now, so let's go ahead and dive into the book. As you know, this is the Winter Dreams book using the kit Winter Dreams by ReleasetheCraftin, and I will link that down in the description box for you below. So just a quick recap of the cover here. This is a fabric covered book. It's about 8.5 by 5.5, 2 3/4 inch spine. And I just did some layering here using images from the kit. Really the meat and potatoes of this book is the kit and the paper stack. So a combination of those two are really what makes up this whole book. So you guys, like I said, have seen the process, so you already know kind of what's in here. But this is the refined, the pristine flip through. So on the cover here, I did put a tag in, and I used one of these Tim Holtz tokens, and it says, "May you never be too grown up to search the skies on Christmas." And I felt like that was the perfect sentiment because it's talking about the skies. And this kit is filled with sky type imagery, moons and stars and, you know, blue like the sky. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and flip through. There's 5 signatures in this book, and here we go. Let's just take it away. So there are lots of pieces of ephemera in here. There's also lots of room for actual writing. I did want to make sure that this book stayed a writing book. I feel like I succeeded with that. Oh, I forgot to mention lots of textiles and stuff on the side. I made 5 handmade beaded charms. So there's 1, 2, 3, that's my favorite one, 4, and 5 right here. And then there's also some little bells that I've added on, and then there is this little charm here as well. So those are the charms for this book. There's also places for you to add your own memories as you go. I made a little doily pocket here, and I made this textured tag, which I love because it kind of reminded me of like frosty snow or something like that. There's a fabric tag here. Used that same fabric that I used on the cover of the book. So big writing spot for you. There's a little bit of stamping in the book. There's a little piece of handmade paper. I love it because you can see that big leaf right there. And I do have a little bit of winter imagery in here as well. Just some general, like, kind of winter images that I thought fit really nicely with the theme of the book. This is just a little tag booklet thing that I made. I embossed the top tag, so it's got like lots of whimsical like filigree and snowflakes the back is a piece of scrapbook paper, and then in the middle, sandwiched in here, is a little piece of coffee stained paper. So really you have, you know, the front and back of the coffee stained, and this is actually light enough you could write on the back too if you wanted to. And then I just hooked that right over this page here. Got a little Tim Holtz die down there. Some of these pages still flip out. Beautiful imagery. And here I did a couple of little feathers, and I used a little wax seal with an owl on it, so perfect. This is a piece from the scrapbook paper kit, or scrapbook paper pad. There's another one of my collage tags. I love this gilded paper that came with the paper. Some more images, and since the book is not really like Christmas theme, I use a lot of images that kind of coincided with the kit. So this is one of my Potukalopes. If you guys remember, I made this video in 2017 showing you these. I call them Potukalopes because they're kind of like a pocket, a tuck spot, and then an envelope. So there's a little tag there. You've got more writing space, and then it just flips up. And then I put a little envelope in there with a little die cut that says just a note. It's a little belly band here. Another one of those little feather collages. Another tag. Some more ephemera in there. This is just a little tag that I made here, and I just used this cellophane, and I wanted it to kind of look like a icy, wintry, kind of globy thing, snow globe maybe even. And then down at the bottom is a little tuck spot, so you can stick a little note in there. Here I've just made a really pretty wallpaper envelope. It's kind of like a satin. Some more Tim Holtz here. This is another one of those taglet booklets. This is a jumbo tag backed with scrapbook paper, and it's also a pocket, so you can tuck some things in here. Nice and big. I made these and I showed them on my Instagram. They are embossed, so I wrote out "Let It Snow," and then I just embossed it with like an icy kind of a embossing powder. This is one of my corner huggers here, which we also made together. Another one of those texture tags that I made. There's a little tiny tag right here tucked in. So here's one of the snowflakes that I drew out and embossed. And there's another one of those tags here, but this one I made it see-through, so you can totally see through, which I think is really cool. Another collage tag. This is something that I've been hanging on to forever. It's just from an old address book. It's a vintage address book, but this was the page that says Christmas card and gift list. So I just decided to pop that in here. Little stitched tag, some Tim Holtz there. And of course the gardeners are back. Oh, this is also a Hermelinda tag. All right, last signature here. This is another one of those jumbo pocket tags, and then another tag here. I love these eyes. There's another envelope, tuck spot. I made this pocket here. I used my star die cut to cut, you know, the stars into the paper, and then I backed it with some more cellophane so you could see it looks all twinkly, twilighty behind the stars. And then there's just a little tag booklet here. You can also get these winter words from ReleasetheCraftin, which I love. So, this one here is actually a little tuck spot, so you can tuck something in here. There's my stamp. And then back here, I just made this a really big pocket. So you're able to pack a few things in this pocket here as you get towards the back of the book. All right, and that is it. So this is the Winter Dreams. So if you guys enjoyed this video, if you all enjoyed watching the whole process, leave a comment down below and let me know. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you like this video. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I will be back soon with something else that is undoubtedly, undoubtedly. And so that is going to wrap it up for me for now. Be sure to stay tuned because you never know what direction this odd flock of ours is heading into. And until next time, toodaloo.